Gotta get your defense dialed in here. A lot of players who can hit this game winner. Raptors need to stop. Harden, no good. And a charge! Chris Boucher with the biggest play of the night. The Toronto Raptors bounce back from a gut-wrenching loss to the Lakers with their best defensive performance of the season and take down these 76ers 93-88. We're gonna break it down for you in today's post-game show. Welcome to Amateur Clips for today's post-game show. The Raptors took down the 76ers. We're back. We missed a post-game show last game, but here we are. We do a post-game show for pretty much every single Raptors game. So for the best post-game show you can possibly get on the internet for the Toronto Raptors, make sure you're subscribed to Amateur Clips. Help us on the road to 1,000 subscribers. And if you enjoyed the video, as always, drop a like. Supports me, supports my editor. But let's get into our post-game show for today. Wow. Now, I'm not alone in saying this as a Raptors fan. I was not expecting to come in here and win tonight. I was extremely worried about Joel Embiid, particularly how the hell we were going to stop him without having a true center on our team. Nick Nurse decided to combat it with starting both Precious Achiuwa and Khem Birch, which I thought was interesting. It was an okay look, but down the stretch, you know, Birch wasn't necessarily involved, so how did we do it? How did we do it? It was a phenomenal effort all around, and despite the Raptors really trying to lose the game for themselves with free throw shooting, Chris Boucher, who might have been the best performer of the night, gives you that huge play on defense to secure the win, draws a charge on James Harden. Boucher was the best player, but he was hugely important to what happened in this game. And the reason he wasn't the best player is because there were two players who were great on defense and on offense. It was Siakam and Achiuwa. Siakam gave us 26 points with 10 rebounds on 10 for 20 shooting. Exceptional. Exceptional. Precious Achiuwa, 9 for 15 with 21 points. Also exceptional with 9 rebounds. Just sensational as well. Missed a free throw late, but got it done. Barnes was hugely effective on defense. He had a lot of reps against Harden and a lot of reps against Embiid. Didn't have the best night offensively, but because of what he produced in other areas of the game beyond shooting, he had a good game as well. Birch, not his best performance, but did a job on defense. Gary Trent, not his best performance, but down the stretch, what's different about Gary Trent this year compared to other years is, or last season rather, Gary Trent can shoot 2 for 13 and not really give you any offense, but he can get a steal on Embiid in the clutch to help secure a win. Gary Trent, when he's not giving you the offense, is giving you the defense still. And that's what can still keep him in these games, keep him effective. Obviously, I prefer better, but at least we had that. Boucher, 14 rebounds, 12 points. Not a great shooting night, but again, some of the biggest plays down the stretch. He was immense. Because the Raptors limited Joel Embiid to a 6 for 20 shooting night. This is like a front runner for MVP, shooting 6 for 20. Great game. Great game. Did not hit a 3 tonight. He did have 13 rebounds at 21 points, but 6 for 20. I will take that all day. We kept James Harden to 17 points on 5 for 12 shooting, 0 for 4 from 3. He did not hit a 3-pointer tonight. The Raptors, Nick Nurse, he loves making other players beat them. He's not going to let the stars beat this team, and he did that here tonight. The Sixers backups didn't really do enough. I mean, Thibault had 12. Maxey had 19. Harris on a max contract, thereabouts, only had 5 points. You want like people who talk shit about Siakam's contract. Let me introduce you to Tobias Harris, by the way. Niang, 11 off the bench, but was a minus 22. Danny Green with 3 off the bench. Nobody else scored off the bench for the Sixers. The Raptors just kept arguably the best team in the East and one of the favorites to win the NBA championship to 88 points. They did so without Fred VanVleet, a candidate for an all-defense team, and OG Anunoby, another candidate there. That is sensational. That like make no mistake and do not understate. Like, that is absolutely sensational. The Philadelphia 76ers scored 20 or less points in 3 out of 4 quarters here. They scored 37 points in the first quarter where our defense looked really shoddy. 37 points in the first quarter. They scored 37 combined in the second and third quarter and only 14 in the fourth. Now, mind you, the Raptors only scored 12 in the third quarter. But the fact we did that and we're still able to come away with a win is telling. And the Raptors, they put on a classic offensively, to be honest. Like a classic in the sense of they didn't shoot well, but they load up on extra possessions. They had 93 field goal attempts to Philadelphia's 76. That comes with rebounding. 56 rebounds to 40, 20 offensive rebounds to 5. And this is against a team that has Joel Embiid. This is how this team plays. It's chaotic. It's strange. We lost to the Lakers when we were favored by 9. We beat the Sixers when we were underdogs by, I think, like 5 points for this one, maybe even more. We're a strange team. It's annoying that we have to be in these positions where, we have to beat the really good teams to make up for the losses against the bad teams. My hope is that, if the Raptors make the playoffs, you only play good teams. So you only play well theoretically, because the Raptors almost exclusively play well against the best teams in the East. And, despite, some things going wrong in this game, coming away from Philly with a win is remarkable. And I am so very happy with that. As good as Philly are, they're only, a handful of games ahead of us in the standings. Raptors, I mean, they've got Chicago tomorrow. If the Raptors can get something out of Chicago, we can seriously make a push to, we're pushing to catch Cleveland. We're seriously in the ballpark of catching Chicago in these standings. The way Chicago's faltering, the way Chicago can't beat good teams, there's a chance there. But we take it one game at a time. This was impressive, beating the 76ers in Philly. But we got to keep that same energy tomorrow against the Chicago Bulls. Now, I said before this game, I'd take a 1-1 against Chicago and Philly. Getting 1 win and 1 loss, I'd take that. Definitely. But we got the win tonight. We ain't just going to settle for that. We lose, we lose. I hope we play well. But let's go and get that win against Chicago. It's completely doable. We held our ground against them last time, and we are fully capable. The Raptors, on any given night, are capable of playing with any team in the league. Makes me excited for the rest of the season. Makes me excited for a possible playoff experience. Thank you so much for watching this video. Great win from the Raptors. Make sure to subscribe for a post-game show for every single Raptors game. The best post-game show on the platform. Comes out 30 minutes after the game. You do not want to miss them. We have another one coming out tomorrow, so please make sure you're subscribed. And if you're here still watching and you enjoyed this one, drop a like to let other people know that they got to check out Amateur Clips for the best post-game show on YouTube. God damn it. All right. See you again next time. See you tomorrow for another post-game show.